preseason gone so far?
You know, it's going awesome right now. It's so great to be out here again, out on the field, you know, taking BP. We've been pretty blessed with some good weather, and, you know, the energy's high in the dugout, in the locker room, and everyone's, you know, so ready to go. And today's actually 2 weeks from opening day, so, you know, energy's high, people are working hard, and we're just excited to be out here.
Looks like some good competition at catcher. I mean, a lot of good guys there.
Absolutely. I mean, I've never been on a team with, you know, so many talented catchers. We got, you know, Thomas, we got Nick, we got Carson, you know, three very, very good, great and respectable catchers. So, obviously, you know, we all work together all the time, every day. So we get to push each other, and there's definitely competition between us. But, you know, we stay friendly and we stay friends. So, you know, there's no beef or anything. It's just, you know, friendly competition. But, you know, let the best man win.
How do you think you performed to this point, blocking, receiving, just things defensively?
Good. I mean, you know, like last weekend, getting out for the first time outside is a little bit different. You know, not giving excuses, but, you know, you go out there and you've been inside catching pens and really seen many live arms. So you get outside for the first weekend, and it's a bit different. It's a little bit of an adjustment, but, you know, my body's feeling good, and, you know, I'm seeing the ball well behind the plate and hitting wise. So, you know, I think I'm ready to go.
Is this balmy compared to what the weather is back home?
What's that?
I said, is this kind of warm compared to the weather back home?
You know, right now, like, I'm always asking the guys, like, you know, when's the cold coming? Is it gonna cold? Because back home, I mean, once it hits October, late October, I mean, it's sweatshirt weather. It's sweatshirt and a coat over all the time. So right now, back home, I was talking to my mom last night. I think it got down to like 5 degrees. You know, it's darn cold up there.
So you still got a couple of weeks left before a game, but, you know, committed, signed, came in the summer, had fall ball. I mean, are you ready?
You know, I was sitting in the locker room today, and I sat in my locker for about 5 minutes. I was just thinking, I was like, it's been since my sophomore year. I've been waiting, you know, to this opening day. I committed, you know, my verbal commitment, then I signed my letter of intent, then I ended up coming on campus, and, you know, the whole fall, when you look back, it looks like it doesn't feel like a long time. But if you look at it day by day, it seems like a long time, but, you know, it's flown by. But, you know, I'm just so ready. I'm so ready. It's 2 weeks away, and I mean, I'm jumping out of my pants.
I know you knew some of these kids anyway and had seen them, but when the whole freshman class gets together, I mean, did they kind of meet your expectations on how good you guys would look out here?
Oh, no doubt. I mean, I think coming in, everyone knew that, you know, we had a really talented class, and, you know, all the write-ups and the hype, and Coach B's really great about telling us, you know, live in the moment, live today. Don't think about February 17th. Think about February 3rd, you know, what's at hand, you know, be in your shoes right now. And I think, you know, that's the most important thing, but, you know, I'm sorry, I just went totally brain dead. Can you repeat that?
The freshman class, you're just about how good they look down
yes.
here.
All right, so the freshman class, you know, I'm so sorry.
Oh, you're good.
Yeah, the freshman class, when we came in, we all knew that it was going to be really a really good class, but, you know, once we stepped on the field and we saw everyone actually perform, I think, you know, everyone's eyes kind of widened a bit, and we thought, you know, we kind of have a special team. But like back to what I was saying, where I was going with that last thought was, you know, we're trying not to get ahead of ourselves, knowing how good we are as a freshman class and just, you know, as a whole team. So we're trying to stay in the now and, you know, just play the game that we know.
You surprised that all of you made it to campus?
Completely surprised, man. I mean, looking at it, we were always in contact. We had like a GroupMe, which is an app where you can get a bunch of guys into one group chat. We would throughout high school, we'd be typing in that when we could, you know, catching up on each other. But once it came more close to that draft period time, things kind of got a little bit more silent because, you know, everyone was working out what was going on, and, you know, we weren't all really sure who was coming, who was, you know, going, and, you know, there was about 4 or 5 guys that I was really sitting there thinking, like, you know, I really don't know if they're going to show up on campus. So I think it was definitely a question for a number of guys. But, you know, we're blessed to have them all down because it just makes our team that much better.
What was that draft process like for you? I mean, at what point did you know you're probably going to be here?
You know, it humbles you.
Yeah.
You know, there's a lot of really, really, really talented players out there. You know, players better than myself and players better than everyone out here. So it's definitely a humbling experience, and it's taxing, it's tiring, it's even annoying at some points. But, you know, it's just the way it goes. But, you know, I'm so glad to be over with that because for so long in high school, you know, I had to go out and, you know, travel here and there and play for myself, you know, because, you know, you're showcasing your skills. And it's a beautiful thing that I'm a part of now. And with all these 35 other guys that, you know, I'm on a team. I get to play with, you know, a team. I'm not playing for myself.
Three former catchers on the staff as far as coaching, you know, several bench award winners the last 5 years. Just Ole Miss put so much pressure, in a good way, on catchers. How's that been, just transitioning to what they expect from you guys?
Yeah, you know, Coach B is really tough on the catchers. You know, he was a catcher himself. Coach Laff was a catcher. Coach Clem was a catcher. So we got a coaching staff full of catchers. So, you know, it's definitely it's a grind. You know, our coaches are on us, working us every day in pens. You know, they expect us to do just as much work as the pitchers are doing, because, you know, when you're catching those pens and your pitcher knows that you're working for him, he has more confidence in, you know that 0-2 curveball that he needs to spot up. So, you know, it's important for us to work, because a lot of other places, you know, that pitching coaches or whatever just throw the catchers back and they just let them just do their own thing. But they push us to get better, and that's a time for us to work. And not only does it benefit us, but it benefits the rest of the pitchers and everyone else in the field when the catchers, you know, sound.
What kind of